Last night I watched 3 Claire Trevor films from Somewhere Under the Stars, but I got sleepy and fell asleep, so I didn't do a video. So now I'm going to review them before I go to work. The first one was 1945's Johnny Angel, and all 3 of these films are basically film noir or relatively film noir. Johnny Angel is directed by Edwin L. Marin and co-stars George Raft and Sing Hasso. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And George Raft is the titular Johnny Angel. So is his father's ship. His father is supposed to be shipping stuff in from Africa. The boat arrives and there are no crew members. They have all disappeared. He tracks down Singahasso, who was an unlisted passenger and the only survivor. She's now living in the, outer streets of New Orleans. He's trying to figure out what happened to his papa. Also in there is Claire Trevor as a woman who is more than she seems. And was she in love with the father? Was she in love with the son? Is she playing all sides? Is she married? There's a whole lot going on with her. This also features Hoagy Carmichael and a song written by Hoagy Carmichael, so that's fun. This is just one of those sort of murder mystery, not detective, because he's not a detective, but like murder mystery tough guy movies. As you follow George Raft as he uncovers weirder and weirder situations until he gets to the truth of what happened to his father, the people on the ship, and the contents on the ship. It's fun. I recommend it. It's swift. It's like 70 minutes long, not a wasted minute in the entire film. The next one was even more complicated. This was 1946's Crack Up, and this is one of those like the Big Sleep type movies with like 5,000 plot twists, based on a short story by Friedrich Brown, and it stars Pat O'Brien and co-stars Claire Trevor and Herbert Marshall and Wallace Ford. Basically, Pat O'Brien is an art critic and forgery expert who gives very colorful lectures about art and really hates modern art and really, really craps on surrealism. And he's trying to convince the museum he works for to get a big x-ray machine so they can start revealing all of these forged paintings that are as old as the original paintings but aren't the actual originals. They're forgeries. However, this gets him mixed into a forgery scandal, and so somebody starts taking over his mind, making him think things have happened that haven't happened, while his girlfriend and writer friend, played by Claire Trevor, is like, okay, I need to pull you back. I need you to like stop. I need you to calm down. I need you to tell me what's happening. And she tries to help him while he gets deeper and deeper into this web of lies and secrets about art. And the film has a lot to say about who art belongs to, what kind of art has value, whether art should remain in museums and be collected by people, or whether the whole, or either or, museums so everyone can see it, or collectors, but also has that debate between the classical way of doing things and the modern way. So with the surrealism, it was like it's layered like an onion, and slowly things get peeled, and it was kind of sometimes hard to follow, where I'm like, okay, wait, what? Much like The Big Sleep. So if you want to watch it with The Big Sleep, you can be really confused by the end. But Claire Trevor is wonderful in this film, and she's not a femme fatale, really. She's just, she's like the Girl Friday, kind of, and I enjoyed watching her in this. There's some great pyrotechnics in this film, and it's just a good one. And then the last film I watched is kind of a film noir crime romantic comedy, sort of. Raymond Burr is running a narcotics ring between LA and Mexico. The police department has had trouble catching him, so they decide to send Claire Trevor undercover. She was an OSS operative during the war. Basically, she's an all-around badass lady from the mid-40s, and she's going to go play a floozy and get his attention. And there's several scenes of her trying to get his attention and it not working, and it's pretty comical. And then eventually she gets into his rooms via his stupid henchman. Um, and finally, by revealing her legs, basically, she gets Raymond Burr to look at her and like think, oh, hey. And so she's gonna get what she needs, but just then a rival gang busts in, led by Fred McMurray, and shoots him, takes her hostage, and they're attempting to undermine what Raymond Burr is doing. Unbeknownst, and sort of spoiler alert to Claire Trevor, Fred McMurray is actually an undercover FBI agent. And so they're working each other, not knowing each other is a detective, to try to get each other arrested for being accomplices, but also to get Raymond Burr and his gang arrested. And so there's deception, all these deceptions going on, but at the same time, because they're on the run together, they fall in love, you know. And the scene towards the end where they find out who each other are and they get mad at each other is delightful. And then it has a nice, fun sort of bang up, shoot up ending that ends in a big old kiss because, So it's not quite a film noir because only like Raymond Burr's character is really sort of dark and cynical, and there's too much rom-comminess to it, I think, to make it a true noir. But it's a fun one, and I think all of these are probably available from Warner. Oh, they might not be Warner Archive Collection. I'm not sure, but they're all on Watch TCM through today, I think, because she was last Friday. So check them out. This was Johnny Angel, Crack Up, and Borderline. And keep watching The Summer and the Stars.